and welcome to The Crow's Nest. Here's Scotty.
Here's Steve.
And we want to come back again to talk to you about some travel snacks, things from other parts of the world from where we are. We're in the good old, dumb old USA, but a few months back, only 5 months behind this time, we went on a really cool trip, among other places, to Eastern Canada, to the Maritimes, to Newfoundland, as they say up there. And as I sometimes like to do, I forced us into a little stop in I think it was a drugstore this time.
I think it was.
In St. Anthony, Newfoundland. A place that we would go back to in a second.
Beautiful, beautiful place.
Very physically beautiful place. Of course, the weather was nice. The people were unbearably friendly. I mean, and I'm joking, of course. I could bear that for a long time.
Oh, they were
super friendly.
They were lovely.
And we had a nice hike to some beautiful views. And then on the way back, we stopped in this beautiful little church with the sweetest people, even for a church, that I think I've ever seen. In the St. Anthony, just the Church of St. Anthony, I think it's called. I'll look that up and I'll fix
It's
it.
the United Church of
United
St.
Church,
Anthony.
because it's such a big place.
Yeah, it's a cute little church, little white church. The people were so friendly, and their marquee even welcomed. You know, they were welcoming the Carnival Pride, and it was just a lovely experience. And they had coffee and baked goods, and they were selling some crafts, and it was a great time.
We had a great time there, and after we had done everything else we could think of to do in town in the brief time that we had, including going in the post office, we bought some snacks. This is not the best picture you're going to see of them, but we have an assortment of St. Anthony snacks to try for you and rate and hopefully enjoy. I'm going to start with an easy one. I've had this before. It's Nestle's Coffee Crisp. I don't think they make them here in the States, but you can buy them on Amazon. It's pretty much what it says it is. It's the $3 for that bar on Amazon. And show the people the inside. There's the inside.
That's what it looks like.
Going back to our previous theme of wafer cookies, I think we're visiting wafer cookie land once again here. That's the sound of wafer cookies.
Definitely tastes like coffee.
So it's real coffee, and I read the ingredients because this one I can actually read. It's pretty good. Tastes a lot like the cheap wafer cookies you can buy in
Or it's a
Walmart.
little bit like a Kit Kat bar, but a thicker version. I would give that a 6.
The chocolate is just a tiny bit too sweet for my taste buds. The coffee taste could be better.
Yeah,
could be
it could
stronger.
be a little stronger. Of course, I feel that way about most coffee anyway.
That's true. It's never really as strong as we want it to be. You gave it a 6. I'm going to give Nestle's Coffee Crisp I guess I'll give it a 6. That's a generous 6 because I'm not sure it earned it.
It wouldn't be my first choice in the plethora of choices
of coffee flavored wafer cookies. Next, here's an old friend. Every Christmas, Santa brings us a Terry's chocolate orange in our Christmas stockings around here. And this is a bar version, which I thought, hey, that's somewhat unfamiliar. There's nothing to see inside it. Just looks like that.
Same old Terry's orange. It's very good.
Nothing wrong here. That
A solid 8.
I give it an 8. I wish I didn't have to eat it fast to move on because I would let that linger. Terry, you're doing good work. Terry, he or she, do you think? Or is it someone's last name?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's the last name.
The trumpeter, Clark Terry. Okay, let me get that taste out of my mouth. You know what? Palate cleanser. From Nosh and Company on the same trip, there were some bat poop crazy flavors available. I went for the relatively sane buffalo wings flavored and blue cheese.
Yeah, because that's really
Des
sane.
poulets buffalo,
That's a sane choice.
buffalo et fromage bleu.
Yeah.
There were weird choices, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is not the weirdest choice. I'm gonna be enjoying the rest of this bag by myself, but Scotty's gonna have one with me right now.
I'm going to abstain.
Oh, she's skipping.
Courteously.
Oh my goodness, she's not gonna try one.
Yeah.
You know,
There's some fruits.
you have to at least taste everything that's on the
No,
that's on
I
the table.
don't really. I think you can take one for the team. This is not my deal.
They are Ruffles.
I still only eat potato chips
They're potato chips
with crap in them. I don't need it.
with
I don't
buffalo on them.
need- yeah. You
They-
enjoy that.
They're a little thicker and crunchier than what I'm used to in a Ruffle. Can you see how few chips you get in a? That's true anywhere.
It's a lot of air. That's to cushion so they won't break.
That's right. They have they taste a little bit like barbecue chips, but there's a little bit spicier maybe, and there's just a tang of the blue cheese in there. If I look at the ingredients, it's not going to have any of those things on there, by the way, because it's a snack food. Mm-hmm. You know how they tell you to avoid items with too many ingredients because those are super processed foods? Even allowing for the fact that there's 2 languages, that's still a buttload of ingredients.
Yeah. Let me just say right
Technical
here
term.
that when you're on a cruise, there's lots of other things to do. Excursions and sightseeing, beautiful views.
I went into a shop and I mixed with the locals.
I just needed to say that,
I think I even had some Canadian dollars
Yeah.
that I was
Yeah,
eager
for sure.
to share with the locals. Okay, one more that I think is available here locally, although I don't know that I've ever had one before, is a Mars bar.
Oh, we used to have Mars bars all the time.
Well, like I say, I believe that they're for sale in America. I've just never had one.
Oh, well,
By the way, the Terry's Chocolate Orange Bar is about $3.50. You can get them on Amazon. The Coffee Crisp is about $3. You can get them on Amazon. This is $1 for a full-sized Mars
it's a Mars bar. We just got a lot of marshmallow in it.
Everything's going to taste like buffalo chips right now. Very caramely. Mm-hmm. Chocolatey. From the folks that brought you M&Ms.
Yep, give that a 6.
That's a 7. It's a lot like a Milky Way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say.
Different parents, but yeah, 7 from me. Like I say, you can get those for about $1 on Amazon. Now let's get into stuff that we haven't seen so much of. This is the good folks at Nestle made the Aero chocolate bar. AERO.
Oh,
And what's the inside of it look like?
it looks like that.
It's like that. I need to smell coffee grounds in between.
That's pretty good.
There's something about chocolate bubbles on them.
They are a proud partner of the National Hockey League. Just saying.
Who is it? But
That's
when in
pretty-
Canada, that's saying something.
That's pretty tasty.
That is better chocolate. And for a Nestle product, that's pretty good chocolate.
I would give that an 8.
I'm with you on that. It's light. I think they mixed some air in there. There's caramel, I think, but it's very, very light. I don't know. Okay. Are you still with us? Because now it's going to get interesting.
Uh-oh.
The Tonics Milk Chocolate Mallow Tea Cake from Scotland.
Oh.
It looks like this, if you haven't cut into it yet. It did not like being kept around because it sort of crumbles and things happen to it. I don't know if that's mallow or not. I think
We might have kept this around too long.
it's possible that we have a...
This has gone from marshmallow to styrofoam. Have a try.
I just had some.
Yeah, it doesn't taste good either.
No. Okay, let me read you the review. Because you can buy these on Amazon for $1 each. According to the Amazon AI, and this is what's funny. The AI looked at all the people's reviews and came up with this. Customers find the tea cakes to be of good quality with a creamy, fluffy texture. However, the taste receives mixed feedback, with some finding them delicious, while others say they tasted terrible. Moreover, the AI said. The AI is using moreover. The product arrives in poor condition, being completely smashed and stale. That's one for the AI. Additionally, customers report issues with the cakes being hard and melted upon arrival. Value for money is also mixed, with some finding it worth the purchase, while others consider it not worth the cost.
Ugh. That's a nasty taste.
There's something chemically going on in there. Mr. and Mrs. Tonic, we need to talk.
First of all, keep the tonic out of your candy. That might be a start.
Tonic.
Oh, tonic.
Tonic, which sounds like, to me, it sounds like a British word for like part of a horse or something.
I would almost
Okay.
eat one of those nasty chips to get the taste out of my mouth.
So I'm giving that a 1 because there was some chocolate on the outside of it. It's a goose egg from my partner. You're not wrong.
I
I take surveys differently than you do, but everybody gets between a 1 and a 9 unless I get hit on the head.
There are taste buds that may never come back.
Yeah. I'm looking forward, dear viewers, to a sip of water right now. Maybe a lot of something stronger than that, because that is a weird taste.
We tasted it all, so you don't
We
have
tasted
to.
it all. If you see these things out in the wild, pay attention to what you've just seen here. This is Scotty.
This is Steve.
From Behind the Crow's Nest, where, by the way, the X stands for expectorate, I think, which is what I feel like I want to do right now. This has been the Crow's Nest. Please like us and subscribe us. I keep looking in the wrong place. Please like and subscribe. And we'll be back soon with more cool adventures. Bye.
Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve.